99% of traders don't know how to trade breaker block. That's why we see a lot of traders still losing while trading breaker block. Some people say breaker blocks doesn't work, while some still says breaker block works. Depends on how to attack it on the financial market chart here. So now in this video I'll be covering how to trade breaker block like a professional. So with no further ado, let's just dive in. Now according to this illustration that you are seeing here, we already know this market is doing what? According to this illustration, we can see the market is buying here. So we have a breakout here and we have a breakout here too. Now how do we trade breaker block? First of all, what is breaker block? Breaker block simply means failed order block. I repeat, breaker block simply means failed order block. Yeah. So what do we mean by order block? I don't really want to delve into order block like that, but I know, a lot of traders really know what a breaker block is. Some people will say POI, point of interest. Some people will say supply or demand zone. Anything that you like, you can call it. So, right? So how do we trade breaker block? Breaker block is very simple. Whenever you market break out from the recent high, just like this one now, market just broke out from the recent high as you all can see. Then where is our order block? We know order block is going to be somewhere here. Yeah, order block is going to be somewhere here. Then you have to wait for market after a breakout like this. You already know you have to wait for market for the price to come back to your order block before you can take your trade. Now how do these breaker blocks now comes in the financial market chart? Right way to trade breaker block, either you are a smart money trader or you are an ICT trader, SMC or ICT, whatever you are trading. I will be showing you how to maneuver breaker blocks on the financial market chart. So now let's go. You already know that market has already came back to our order block here. I don't want to waste much of the time. I don't want this video to be too long. So market has already came back to our order block right here. Now how are you going to trade breaker block? Breaker block has a rule. Breaker block has a rule actually. So first thing first, these are the 3 rules I use for trading breaker blocks. First thing first, you first of all know the directional bias, which we have seen that the market is buying here. Then secondly, when market come back to your order block, right? When market come back to your order block rather, you need what? Before you can say a breaker block is valid, you need a momentum. A momentum. So like I was saying, before you can say a breaker block is valid, you need a breakout with a momentum. Yeah, a breakout with a momentum will let us know that okay, this breaker block is what? It is valid. Now, okay, so let me show you something right here. As you can see, market has came back into our order block here. Then don't forget, market has been giving us a series of what? A series of counter sale. We have a breakout here, a breakout here, a breakout here. Then we have a breakout here too. So don't forget, this is going to be on your lower time frame. Depends on the your time frame that you're using to analyze the chart at that particular time here. So on this place now, in this place rather, we will be having a what? We will be having an order block here to sell the market, something like this. We'll be having another block here to probably sell the market to the downside. That's a counter sale, something like this. We have a breakout here, the market's coming back to this side, then we sell again to the downside. Are you getting it? But as you can see, what happened? Market broke it out, take out liquidity here. The market later on cleared this low to the downside. So we have another what? That means we have another BOS to the downside, whereby this high is going to be our next order block that we are going to be looking at for sale. So now we have another what? We have another order block right here. Yeah. So now same thing applies to this. We'll be waiting for market to do what? To make a pullback to this side, then we sell again to the downside. Then we should be having another what? Another breakout structure to the downside. But unfortunately, story changed when market got back to that side. You can see immediately market got back to this side. What happened? market just broke out to the upside. Market broke out to the upside. So this is our what? This is our choke, change of character. Some people can call it market structure shift, whatever you like, you call it in your region. Yeah. So everything is just for you to know the practical aspect of of attacking the chart. So now we have our breakout here. So you can see, like we said what is a breakout block? A breakout block simply means a failed order block. Easy peasy, no stress. So since we already know that a breakout block is a failed order block, definitely this order block here to sell the market has failed. Are you getting me? That order block to sell the market here, let me inscribe it. The order block here to sell the market to continue our counter sell has failed. So automatically this place has become our what? It has become our breakout block. You are looking for a buy, yeah? Market has broken out from the recent lower time frame lower high. So when you see market breaking out from your recent lower high, to the upside, that means that place has turned to a breaker block. Easy peasy, no stress. Yeah. So now let's continue analyzing the chart. Now, since you've seen price disrespecting this other block, then this place is your what? This place is your breaker block. Are you getting me? So if you want to buy your market, you can just place the buy. We are going to check the live chart so that you can understand very well, because illustration is not really like a chart. You know, the way price is going to be printed on the live chart is going to be different from this one. So we're going to go there and see. So if you want to buy, because the market is buying, you need to buy. Yeah, market has broken out from this your breaker block, from this failed order block. Then if you want to buy, this is how to apply breaker block to your trading. Now you just place your buy something, then your stop loss is going to be below the low, then you will be targeting wherever you want to be targeting. Wherever you think you can be targeting, then you'll be targeting it. But the most important thing is that make sure there is a displacement, like there is a momentum breaking the high, breaking the order block, the sell order block to the upside. Make sure there is a momentum. Yeah, there must be a very good momentum. We are going to check on the live chart here. There must be a very good momentum breaking it out. It must not be a weak out. It must be a liquidity run. Are you getting me? It must be a liquidity run. So market has to run it off. So that is how to trade breaker block. It is very, very simple, and it's not even something that are supposed to even this video is not even supposed to be more than 5-7 minutes. Yeah. So you just put your stop loss here, then you target wherever you want to target for your take profit. So that's how to attack breaker block on the live chart here. So now let me see on the live chart, or let me just go back to the illustration if I can still see. Okay, there is nothing really much to see. Okay, let's go to the live chart. Let's see an example on the live chart. First thing first, what is the first thing first? First things first is, what is the directional bias? Are you getting me? The directional bias is very, very, very important. Directional bias is very, very, very. And there is one thing I want to say again. There's one thing that just came to my mind right now. Let me go back to the illustration. There is one thing that just came to my mind. If market should break this I2 to the upside, we have a breaker block here too, yeah? We definitely have a breaker block here. So if market now comes back here, I don't really advise people to trade from this higher time frame breaker block. I would rather prefer you guys to wait for market to at least maybe sweep a liquidity first. You get? Maybe market sweeping a liquidity first. We have a liquidity here. I would rather like you guys to wait for market to sweep a liquidity first. Then when you now see that kind of confirmation with breaker block, then you can now buy your market to the upside. I just quickly ship that in. Okay, so let's go to the live chart. So this is 2 hours time frame. As you all can see, this is 2 hours time frame. What is the market doing? What's the price doing? I know everybody can see. You don't need a pastor or anybody to tell you what the market is doing. You can see the market is literally buying. You already know the rules of buying now. So no stress. So the market is buying, yeah. So we have our order block here. This is our low, as you can see. Then when market comes back, what happened? On these 2 hours, it is even more clearer, as you can see. But you know, if you're analyzing on 2 hours, you have to go to 15 minutes for your confirmation time frame. Are you getting me? So probably we can just delve into 15 minutes for our confirmation time frame here. So market broke out from this recent high to the upside. Then we need a pullback. Like I was saying, this is why I said the other time that we also have a breakout block here, because market supposed to sell. Although the market is buying here, but you know, market might decide to sell from here too to the downside. So market not selling, breaking it to the upside simply means market just broke out from a breakout block too. But that's why I say I don't advise people to trade from this kind of breakout block. Maybe you should be looking for a buy from here. No, just wait for market to come back to retrace deeply, or maybe take out inducement first or liquidity, whatever, before you buy your market. Yeah. So let's just continue. Let's just continue. So market has broken out from our recent 2 hours high. Then here is our other block. So we are waiting for market to come back to it. Then you know, when we see our breakout block, then we enter, like we execute our trade. Yeah. So let's go to 15 minutes. So let's go to 15 minutes to see. We are only talking about breakout blocks. I just want to show you guys how breakout block works professionally. No, nothing more, nothing less. Professionally. So as you can see, when market came back to this our other block here, after sweeping out all the liquidities, whatever, you can see market has been giving us a series of what? A series of lower highs, lower low, lower low, broken to the downside, lower low, broken to the downside, lower low, broken to the downside. Then we have this last lower low broken to the downside. What happened? Market sweep out this high. I see that one as a liquidity sweep anyway. So market sweep out that high as a liquidity sweep. Then immediately market make a, market literally make a pullback. Then after that pullback, we have this what? We have this breakout to the upside. So the rules of the breakout block is that first thing first, you know what your directional bias is doing. We already know market is buying. Second thing is you need a momentum breaking out from the recent lower high or lower low, depends on your directional bias. So you need a breakout. So we have our what? We have our breakout here to the upside, and this is even an external range in a counter buy. Yeah, this is even an external range something. Are you getting me? So if you really want to delve into it, we might just make use of this example here. So as you can see, let's say when market break out this high, we have a choke here automatically. The market starts making a pullback, a pullback, a pullback to the downside. Then immediately we see this change of character, you can decide to buy. Just like I was saying, we have a breakout here. This candle, let me zoom it. Or probably if you don't really, if you 15 minutes, because sometimes 15 minutes can be so confusing with all these choky price actions. So you can just go to 1 hour and wait for price to break it well on your 1 hour time frame, like the real breakout. Yeah, because 15 minutes can be somehow, you already know what I mean. Yeah, so you can just wait for 1 hour time frame to break out. As you can see, we can see that these candlesticks, all these candlesticks here, as we can see this candlestick here broke out from this high. Can you see? This candlestick here broke out from this side. Don't forget, we have another block here for this market to continue selling. But what happened? This candlestick here broke it out. So that means our breakout block is what? It is confirmed. So you can just buy at the close of this 1 hour candlestick. Then you now put your stop loss below the low. That is it. That's how it works. So you put your stop loss below that low. Then what happened? Then you target wherever you want to target. We're not talking about confirmation entry here. We're only talking about breakout block, how it works. So you target wherever you want to target. As you can see, market was unable to come back to our low before market now rally to the upside. That's how to attack breakout block on the financial market chart. You will see a lot of examples, a lot. So we still have another example here. After market might have broken out from this high, let me delete all these chunks. So we have a recent high here being broken here. I told you, mark your order block. You can even still mark your order flow, whatever you like, but let's just mark order block. because sometimes there are sometimes the market will not come back to your order block and market will just fly. Yeah, I'll be covering a video on that one day. I'll be covering a video on why markets neglect your order block and then move to your direction. One day I'll be covering a video on that. So let's assume we mark our order block like this was our printed order block after this breakout. As you can see, after this breakout, market came back to our order block. Then what happened again? Don't forget our breaker block rules. First thing first, what is the directional bias? The market is buying, so you'll be looking for a buy. Second thing, you need a change of character. That's the confirmation entry. You need a change of what do I mean by a change of character? Change of character simply means when market break out from recent high or low, depending on the trend. So this was our high, market broke out from it, so this is a change of character. And I told you breaker blocks, or if you want to trade breaker blocks, you need a momentum to break out from that breaker block. You need a momentum. Don't forget, a failed order block is a what? Is a breaker block. So this is a failed order block. Normally this market is supposed to sell after taking out this low, supposed to come back here and sell to the downside. Then we should be seeing another what? Another BOS. But fortunately, what happened? Market broke out from the order block. Like I said, breaker block simply means failed order block. So now, since market has broken out from our order block, since we want to buy, so what are you going to be doing? You have to buy. So this is how to buy. Just put your buy on the breaker block. Then your stop loss is going to be below this low. Then you target wherever you want to be targeting. Easy peasy, no stress. So that's how to trade breaker block professionally. Yeah, so that's how to trade breaker block professionally. Are you getting me? So like that sha. So that's how it is. Yeah, so don't forget, after that we still have another breakout structure here too, to the upside. We have another breakout structure there to the upside. So the market continues from there to the upside. So don't let us just you know. So that's how to trade breaker block professionally. As you can see, something is happening here too. You know the market is buying now. As you can see, the market is buying. So let's see what's happening here. We have this last choke to the downside, although it's a counter choke, not a real choke. It's a minor choke rather. Yeah, I explained something in my last video. I talked about the minor and major choke. So if you've seen that video, definitely you understand what I'm saying here as a minor choke. So now the market is buying here. So what can you see? Let's go to 15-minute time frame. What can you see? Let's go to 15-minute time frame. So this 15-minute time frame, as you can see, the market is buying, the market is buying. What do we see? We can see market did what? Can see this was our last high. What happened? Market broke it out to the upside. Market broke it out to the upside. Yeah, easy peasy. So if you want to buy too, you can just buy from your what? Although there is not really a lot of momentum here, but like I said, if you want to really get what the price action really printed, go to your 1 hour, see what the price action printed from that your failed order block. If you see any candle closing above that your failed order block, then you are good to buy. Can you see this candle? This candle closes, so you just buy. That's how to trade breaker block. Easy peasy. Just put your buy there, but your stop loss is going to be here, this low. Then you target wherever you want to target, so that's how it works. You can target somewhere here. There is another breaker block there or something. So the market is buying, so you can just target wherever you want. So that's how to just approach breaker block professionally. That's what I want to show you guys. So let's go to 15 minutes. Let's see what happened there. I know if we go to 15 minutes, something has happened here too. There must be an history happening here within this minor choke. We are still going to see an entry there with our what? With our breaker block strategy. So we don't play with breaker block. It is very, very powerful. Very, 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 very powerful. Yeah. So as you can see, let's quickly get one or two. As you can see here, we have this choke to the downside. Market make a pullback. The market giving us this choke is our breaker block confirmation. Can you see? That's a breaker block confirmation. So if you want to sell immediately, You can actually just sell like this. After you see market closing below, you can just sell, put your stop loss at the high, then you target wherever you want to target. That's how to, that's how to attack and approach breaker block trading professionally. You can trade it on whatever time frame, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour, whatever time frame. Just know how it works. Just know the rules. Then if you know the rules, then you're good to go. So that's just, it's as simple as that. I don't know, maybe we should just check, or I don't know, maybe we can just check one pair too. Maybe it's just check one pair. Maybe it's just check one pair and see how it works there too. So let's see. Let's try and check one pair. Let me see if so ARSD is not loading. I want to check Forex, but it's not loading. Let me go back to JWave. What pair can we check? What pair can we check? What pair? What pair? What pair? What pair? Let's check V10 volatility 10 index. Let's check. Let's check. Let's check. Fast, fast. Let's check fast, fast. Let's check fast, fast. So as you can see, what is this market doing according to this 15-minute time frame? I told you you can apply it on any time frame. As you can see, we have a breakout here. You have a breakout here. Then don't forget your other block is going to be here. We want to sell. This market now is selling and we want to sell. Then wait for market to come back to your other block. Something like this. So when market came back, what happened? We see a choke too again. This is another choke. So you can sell immediately. That's your what? That's your breaker block. A failed order block is a what? Is a breaker block. Don't forget, we have another block here for this market to continue buying. Yeah. But what happened? Market run it off. The price run it off. Like run it off to the downside. So that means that other block is what? Is filled. That means the other block is filled. So, and you're looking for a sell, then you just place your buy limit. Your sell here, your sell out to, then you sell to wherever you want to, you want to sell to. So that's how it works. Very, very simple. You can quickly apply that to your trading skill and see how drastically your trading game and your technical analysis is going to change. First thing, just know your bias. Whatever time frame that you have, just make sure you know the bias of that time frame. It is very, very important. It is very, very, very important. In fact, you can still use 1 minute, you can still use 5 minutes. Just know the directional bias of that time frame before you apply this. Are you getting me? Just know the directional bias of that time frame. So that is just how it works. Let's see if we are going to see another kind of example. Let's see. This is the live chart. This is what is happening currently. Yeah. So I think we have this low here. Market broke it out. So this is our last high. So market is still consolidating on the 15 minutes. So I just quickly give you an example here too on how to trade. Other block is very powerful. Don't forget the rules. First thing first, your directional bias. Are you getting me? So second thing that you need to understand is you need a momentum breaking out from another block. Like we said, breaker block simply means a failed order block. So you need a momentum breaking that other block to the downside or upside. That's a confirmation for you that the market wants to sell. And I think third thing is just for you to wait for some kind of your lower time frame confirmation. Depends on the time frame you are using for analysis. You get, if you are using 4 hours for analysis now, when market come back to your other block, when market come back to your breaker block after a momentum being broken out from the other block, then you need a 15-minute time frame to confirm your entry. You don't just say, okay, this is another block, this is a breaker block, and just jump into it. Yeah, so you still need 1 or 2 confirmations to execute your trade. So that's how breaker blocks, or let me say breaker block, works. So easy peasy, no stress. Let me see. I think with this video you should be able to understand how breaker block works professionally on the financial markets graph. So if you really find this video interesting and you really want to know more about other technical analysis or institutional reference on the financial market chart, you can just subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can also share to your friends and family or people that they are also traders struggling from one time to another in technical analysis. You can also share the video to them, and also make sure if you have any or topics you want us to copy, Like if you have any topics that you want us to cover rather, you can just kindly drop it in the comment section and make sure you like the video too. Thanks. See some other time, yeah?